friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. So today's video is another 3 Looks 1 palette. I played with the Moon Spell by Lunar Beauty today. I wanted this so bad when I knew it was getting announced, but I just told myself, hold off for now, you don't need it, you don't need it. You're gonna be very busy with Halloween anyways, you don't need it. And then I waited and waited, I still wanted it, and then once it came to Sephora, I bought it. I thought about it for like a month straight. I figured it was justifiable for me to have it. The packaging on this is out of this world. I love it. It literally feels like I'm holding a book. It's crazy. It literally feels and looks like a book. I feel like to the unsuspecting person that like doesn't know anything about makeup, they would just assume this is a book. Even like the outside, it looks like gold foil paper. It's so well made. I'm so impressed with the packaging. Even the little lock here is a little bit risen, which is really cool. But let's talk about the inside. That's the important stuff. All of the shadows are named after like witches in pop culture, which I think is very cool. I'm very much a witchy person. I love this color story. It gets my heart going. You guys know I love grungy tones and I love colorful colors. So this is just, it's beautiful to me. I love this just grungy, colorful vibe. It's so up my alley. I feel like I could happily play with this every day for a long time and I wouldn't get bored with it. I played with most of the shades. I think the only ones I didn't really play with were, let's see, I don't think I played with Piper. Maybe I did, I don't remember. I don't think I played with this gold. And I did play with this one in my first impressions, but I didn't play with it today. But I know the lighting gets altered when I pull this palette up because it's so weirdly colored. But I had a lot of fun with this. I created 3 looks, of course. That's the whole point of these videos. So let's just jump into it. I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. Hello! I'm excited about this video. I'm just really excited to dive into this palette. I filmed my first impressions with it like yesterday. I think yesterday actually. And I really enjoyed playing with it and I'm really excited to play with it some more. I'm really inspired by the colors on my shirt. I really want to play with that yellow and green again and then just have a really pretty bronzy smoked out lower lash line. I don't know why that's what I'm feeling. It just is. I'm feeling autumnal today. All right, I have my eye prime with my Sigma eyeshadow base in Ignite and I'm going to go ahead and go in with Bonnie to start with, that beautiful yellow. And I'm going to use the Morphe M518, which I used the other day for this shade. And I'm just going to work on swirling this all around the crease and lower lash line, very similar to my first impressions with this. But I'm not going to be covering it up with a lot of greens and blues. I want this to really stand out in the crease work. Although it probably will get covered a bit on my lower lash line, I do just want to have a little bit of that halo there in case it peeks through. What are you guys up to? Today's Tuesday for me. I'm getting ready for work. It's like 1 o'clock right now. Went to the gym this morning super early. We've still been waking up really early and I've really been loving it, honestly. And I went and got a massage. I have to go see a chiropractic massage therapist like every month and a half just because my job takes a toll on my back. So I just like to keep that in check. And had lunch and I edited and stuff like that. Now I'm here. I'm gonna go to work all evening and afternoon. Then I'll come home and eat dinner and sleep. It'll be great. I love this color so much. I feel like I could literally sit here just blending this shade around my eye all day. It's so magnificent. And I truly don't think I have a shade this color in my collection. I might, but I really don't think I do. The shade is just so unique for me. All right, so now that that's laid down, I want to take Marnie and I'm just going to be stamping this all kind of on the lid and in the crease just a tiny bit, but mostly I just want this to be a really smoky green lid blending into that yellow crease. These mattes seem to blend so pretty. Granted, I've only used like these mattes so far and I think the blue matte, but the ones I've used are quite nice. And I'll definitely do totally different color vibes with my next 2 looks. I feel like I want to have a little bit of smudginess on my like top line where I would line my like liner. So I'm going to take Kiki, which is such a cute name. I love Kiki's delivery service. I'm going to take this flat Alamar Cosmetics brush. And I just want to kind of push this against my lashes on my lid, and then I'm just gonna smoke that out with the green. It's not gonna add anything too crazy, but once it's all smoked out, it's just gonna add a little bit of extra depth to my lashes. Just add another little smoky smudginess. Also, just while I'm here, gonna take that shade and just really start pushing it up against my lower lashes as well. So I am gonna have browns smoked out down here. And now I want to take that Marnie shade again, just a tiny bit of it on the brush I was using with that shade. And I'm just going to kind of smudge right on top, just going back and forth. I'm not using heavy pressure, I'm holding the end of my brush so that it's more of a light sweeping motion, just enough to smudge it out a little bit. I feel like it adds a nice kind of sultriness. Now with a little bit more of Kiki, I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is a Spectrum A12. And I'm just going to kind of start smudging this brown shade out some. So I do want it to be nice and smoky, sultry. There is somebody's car blaring music and it's shaking my walls. Holy cow. Just gonna take the leftover that's on that just to smudge some more up here. And now I'm going to take, which brush do I want? It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm gonna take the shade Winifred. And I'm going to take this brush, it's a Luxie 121. I'm not taking a ton of it, just a little bit, just to help start blending and smudging this out even more. I am bringing this down pretty far, because I love a very blown out, smoked out lower lash line. I just think it's so cute. Just something about it, it gets my heart going. And now I want to take some more of Bonnie, that yellow that I used first, with that brush I used with it earlier. Just to, again, blend and smudge all down here. Now making sure the top is connected to the bottom. I just want this to be so blown out and smoky. And I'm absolutely loving this. I think it's so cute. For my inner corner, I'm going to use my face highlight, which is one of the Kaleidos makeup highlights. I'm using the shade Ray Rider right here. It's just kind of a champagne-y, nothing too outlandish. And there isn't really a good highlighty shade besides Prue in that palette, and those colors are just not what I'm going for today. I'm not doing like an iridescent-y, purpley, pinky look. So yeah, ooh, I love this color. It's really, really cute. And yeah, I'll most likely put an olive green pencil in my waterline, but I don't know what I'm going to use yet. So in the meantime, I'm just going to catch this eye up to speed, throw on my lashes, my liner, something on my lips, and we will chat some more. All right, so this is look number 1 complete. I ended up throwing Black Olive from NYX. It's one of the faux black eye pencils in my waterline. I really like the way that looks. My lashes are the Likely Makeup Batwing lashes, which I think are going to be dead after this video because I've just been using and abusing them. And on my lips, I went with Milk Makeup's lipstick in Wavy. I just think it's really pretty, and it kind of goes with this tone in my shirt right here. And I don't know, I just thought it looked cute with the look. I'm happy with this look. It was simple, but I think it's still really impactful and very autumnal, and I'm very, very much feeling that, even though it's not feeling like autumn outside today in Florida. It's like literally 90 degrees. What is the temperature? It is literally 87, it feels like 96. Horrible, but I can pretend, right? So yeah, this was look number 1. Let's move on to look number 2. Hello, it's Wednesday. Just getting ready for work. It's actually the exact same routine as yesterday, pretty much. Woke up, went to the gym, did some cleaning and editing, and now I'm filming. And then I get Zane for lunch. I think I got Zane for lunch first yesterday. I don't know why I'm telling you. I just have nothing else to talk about. I'm gonna start with Sarah, and I'm just gonna be blowing this out all in my crease and lower lash line and all that good stuff. I'm gonna use this ColourPop E2. It's actually one of my favorite blending brushes. Once in a while, I get someone that asks me for like brush recommendations or like a favorite brushes video, and I don't know if I have like favorite brushes. Like, I don't have brushes that I feel the need to immediately clean every time I use them, but I also have such a vast collection of brushes at this point that I can kind of pick and choose. I know what shapes I like, but it's not necessarily like I absolutely have to use the ColourPop E2 first in my looks every single day. It's something like that. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a brush collection video one day, but I just don't feel like it's super necessary. I know which brands I like, I know which shapes I like, things like that. And honestly, if you just watch my videos, I I feel like I almost always mention which brushes I'm using, so it shouldn't be too hard. I like ColourPop's brushes, Kaleidos Makeup's brushes, Spectrum are my favorite, Luxie, I like some of the e.l.f. brushes, I like a vast majority. I really like this color, it's very just mauve-y and sultry, it's really pretty. I don't even know what kind of look I want to do. I think I want to do kind of a pinky half-cut crease. Something like that. I need to pack more of this in my outer corner. And I'm holding the very end of my brush so that I'm not using too much pressure. I like really light motions, especially with this outside color, just so that things are nice and soft. Do like this. So this is a really good shadow color, just like to mimic a shadow, I feel like. Now with my Luxie 229, it's a smaller blending brush, I want to start taking Page right here. And I'm pretty much just going to kind of tuck this in the crease and in my outer corner, just to add more of that pinky element. Honestly, I'm just going to kind of take this where I took the first shade, just maybe not quite as high. Because I do want it to have that mauviness surrounding it, where it's not just neon pink. So I posted about it on my Instagram stories this morning. It is October 30th. It's actually not even Halloween yet. Just getting some filming done because I was excited to play with this palette. But I already posted about it on my Instagram stories this morning. But as of right this second, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collab palette, which that will have already released and happened by the time this video goes up. If I change my mind and decide to pick them up, I will update in a post or you'll just see videos on it. But they're just, to buy both of them is expensive, even to buy just one of them is expensive. I prefer not to spend over $50 on a palette, and the big one technically is $52. It is a good deal if you buy both. I feel like it breaks down to a better price. But the color story isn't 100% like my style, and I feel like if you just took away the people that were making this palette, like the collab, and how big of a deal it is, then I probably wouldn't have really glanced at the palette more than once. It's cute, I do like it, but it's just not totally me. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on it. I'm trying to be really picky with my purchases. And I don't want to just feel like I have to buy something just because it's like exciting and popular, you know what I mean? I'm really into the series and I'm really happy for them. I think it's awesome. I just don't think I need it. But again, I will update if I change my mind. I will have already updated by now if I change my mind actually because again, that'll already happened, but I just wanted to give kind of my current thoughts and explanation. I try to convey the message that you don't absolutely have to buy everything. I'm not necessarily like a low buy, no buy kind of person, but just trying to be a smart consumer, you know what I mean? I don't have all the money in the world, and I'm trying to save for my wedding and honeymoon, so if I'm not absolutely in love with something, I don't want to buy it. I'm obsessed with how this is looking. It's just so sultry and dramatic. I'm really impressed with these mattes. I feel like I want to deepen the outer corner with Kiki just a little bit. Just a little bit, nothing too wild. I'm going to take my Luxie 121 brush. I used it yesterday. I wiped it off even though I did use it with browns. And I'm just going to really pack this in the outer corner. I'm actually going to mix it with Sabrina, which is that purple. So I'm making kind of a purpley brown kind of color on that brush. I'm just really gonna deepen up this outer corner. Not gonna carry it too far through the actual crease. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna take it in the front portion of the crease. I'm feeling sultry grungy today. I'm also going to smoke this out on my lower lash line. As of this video, as of look number 1, I started using the ColourPop tinted moisturizer kind of foundation. What's it called? Pretty Fresh foundation thing. Really like it. I'd never used a tinted moisturizer before. I'm definitely someone who more enjoys light to medium coverage. It's my favorite. I've never used anything this light coverage, but I really, really like it. I think it's really pretty on the skin and it blends so nice and it feels so moisturizing. I'm quite a fan of it so far, but I've only worn it twice. Oh, I love, 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 love this. And I haven't played with colors like this in a while just because Halloween had me using a lot of different like kinds of tones. Really, I haven't played with mauve tones in a long time. Oh, I'm so obsessed. And I love just the way my skin looks. My highlight is Comet Catcher from Kaleidos today, by the way. Love it. So pink. All right, for my lid, I think I want to do a half cut crease with Samantha, just something really pretty, rose goldy, you know, that's what I'm feeling. I'm going to use my MBA Cosmetics Glitter Foil in Line FX glitter glue. I'm just going to take that on this flat brush, and I'm going to cut my crease with it. I mentioned before, and I'll continue to mention, I like this glitter glue for half cut creases and cut creases because it kind of removes my makeup. So it just helps create a really nice definitive space. But the NYX glitter glue is still very much beloved by me. I just like them both for different reasons, and I would do this all the time with my NYX glitter glue before I discovered this one. I'm just gonna stop it right about here where my outer corner really begins to deepen. I don't know what I was trying to say there. And then I'm gonna dip right into Samantha, that beautiful rose goldy kind of color, ooh, with the same exact brush. And I'm gonna start stamping this across my lid. Love, 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 love this. I'm just keeping it nice and tight against that line that I cut, and I'm just feathering it into those darker outer corner colors, and then I'm going to take that Luxie brush that I used with those darker colors just to feather. I didn't dip into more product or anything, I just want it to flow from shimmer to matte nicely. Oh, it's so cute. I really like that. So, so pretty. I think I want a shimmer on the lower lash as well. Let's go in with, oh, I don't know. You know, let's add a pop of Phoebe. Why not? I think that could be cute. I'm just taking this random Morphe pencil brush. It's very old. I think it's from a set, so it's not my favorite. I just want to swirl some of this right along, like where my tears would go in the front, just to add a little bit of sparkle. This is kind of a pop of color, so to speak. Even though this is a pretty colorful look, it's still very pink. This just gives it an extra fun little pop. So cute. I think I want to, I don't want to use that Rouge shade to highlight, so I think I'm just going to use Comet Catcher that I highlighted my face with. Where's my highlighting brush? I just think this will be a cute little addition in my inner corner, especially because it looks pretty just white and light until the light hits it, and then it shows off that pink reflect. That's really cute. I don't know exactly what I want in my waterline yet. I don't know if I want it to be more rose gold like my lid or more of these colors I have on my waterline or lash line. But I'm gonna figure it out. I will throw in my other eye, my lashes, something on my lips, all that good stuff, and we will catch up. All right, so this is look number 2. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so beautiful. This is my favorite so far for sure. I love it. I ended up going with my, I don't know where it went. There it is. My LA Girl lip pencil in Blaze for my waterline. I think it's a cute little pop to go with that lower lash line. My lashes are my Anxious Angel. No, wait. Anxious Angel's the other pair. My Likely Makeup Bat Wings lashes. Holy cow. And on my lips, I went with Stone from Dose of Colors. Just a cute mauve nude. This actually used to be my #1 favorite liquid lipstick ever a couple years ago. So yeah, this is look number 2. Let's move on to look number 3. All right, hello. It's actually Halloween today, so happy Halloween, even though this is going up like a week after Halloween. I'm just going to my mom's tonight. We're gonna help hand out candy and go trick-or-treating with one of my brothers. I'm not really gonna wear like a costume per se. I'm gonna wear my witch hat, and I have a skeleton looking dress. And I just want really dramatic, colorful makeup. You know, something I would wear on the regular, but also is very Halloween appropriate. I'm gonna start by taking Bonnie again because I literally can't stay away from that shade. I'm not gonna go too ham with this. I just want like a little wash of this color through my crease because I am gonna do an exaggerated wing for this look. Just want a big, exaggerated, colorful wing today. I don't know why. I don't even know what my hair is doing. I haven't decided if I want to try to fight my hair or just wear a wig. We'll see what I decide. But yeah, I'm not going too crazy with this crease color. I literally just want like a sheer wash of it. I don't really care too much about it right now. And now I'm going to take the Apocalyptic Beauty After the End War Paint. It's like a cream black product. Like, I don't even know if I want to call it a black shadow, just like a cream black product. And I like to use this for my giant wings. It doesn't 100% dry down, which I like because then it stays a little bit sticky, tacky-ish, so that the shadows can really stick and pop on them. But I personally wouldn't ever wear this as like a liquid eyeliner because I think it would smudge on me, personally. You can use my code beautbean to save 15%, not 50, 15% on their site. However, I don't know if this product is just available. I'm gonna look up so I can kind of see where this transfers. I don't know if this product's available because I got it in one of the monthly subscription boxes, and not all of the products from those boxes are sold forever, so. But this would work with like a black eye pencil, like the NYX Jumbo pencil in, I think, Black Bean. Something like that would work too. I'm just using a teeny tiny flat brush. This is actually a lip brush. Whatever gets the job done, something super flat is gonna be key here. It's hard for me to talk and do this. I'm just kind of tracing, like right now I'm kind of drawing my wing. And I want it to be pretty large. And then I'm actually just going to just put this color here. I'm gonna look up so I can make sure that I'm going to cover everywhere that my crease touches. So I wanted to make sure this stays nice and precise. I'm loving that. Like I said, I want this to be a very thick, black, dramatic wing. And I do try my best, like once I have the general shape, to keep my eye fairly closed as much as I can, just so that things don't crease in the meantime and just things can stay nice and precise. Looking down, I don't want to disrupt what I just worked really hard on. I'm not looking in the camera very awkwardly, I know. I want to put Fiona on the outside, and I think I want Prue towards the inner half. I might pop something in the center, but for right now, that's what I want to work on. I'm gonna start with Fiona. This brush is gonna be too big. Let me get a small brush. I just have this random no-name brush. I have no clue where this is from. I've had it for years. I'm gonna take that and just start stamping the shade in the wing part of my wing. Action that we have going on here. I'm not laying glitter glue down first just because, like I said, this product stays kind of tacky, so I personally don't find it necessary to do that. I'm just trying to stay in my lines as best as I can. Use as small of a brush as you want. The smaller, obviously, the more precise you can get. That color's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take this OMFG flat brush and I'm gonna take Prue. I'll show you the shade in a second, but it's the very first shade in the palette. It's really pretty. And I'm gonna start popping this on top. Oh, that looks so cool on top of a black base. Ooh, that's pretty. This color's so cool because it looks so different depending on what you put it on top of. I actually want a little bit more of a precise brush for that too. This is a Spectrum A16. It's just another flat brush. Just so I can stay really close and tight to this line right here. I'm just going in little bits at a time. Takes a little while to do this, but I feel like it's so worth it because it's such a cool effect. I'm loving this so much. Holy cow. Do I want a color in the middle of all this though? That is the question. I think I'm just gonna leave it as these two colors because I want another pop of color on my lower lashes. So I'm just gonna stick with these two for now. Now that I have Prue all laid down, I'm going to take a little bit more of Fiona and just start kind of smudging right where they meet. And I'll go back in with this one too and do the same kind of thing. Just kind of going back and forth. Just until I like the way they flow together. And I'm absolutely loving that. That's really cool. Really pretty. I love that. That's fantastic. So I know I want to have a smudgy black outer lower lash line. Where's my eye pencil? I'm gonna use this one from Milk Makeup. It's the, what are you called? Boss? Yeah, Boss pencil. It's my current favorite black. It's just so good. I'm gonna pop this just in the outside portion of my lower lash line and waterline actually. Just kind of like halfway. And I'm just gonna take it where that wing kind of hits and extend it just a tiny bit. Perfect. And this pencil actually has this little smudger right there at the end of it, so I'm just going to roll this pencil up because I'm getting it all over my hand now. Just gonna very lightly do a little bit of smudging just to soften it a tiny bit. Very cute. And now I'm gonna take that Fiona shade again, actually, on the brush I used with Fiona, just to smudge and carry that into the wing. And now I want to take Phoebe, which I've dipped into quite a few times now, and this I want heavily on this front little portion down here. This was the one I was deciding if I wanted it on the lid or not, and it would have been really cool on the lid with these colors, but I really just wanted an extra pop of something on the lower. And I'm not going to be scared to take the shade down. I'm going to carry it into that teal a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's so magical. I'm actually going to take that first blending brush I used today and just kind of swirl things. I don't have any additional product. Okay, I'm very obsessed right now. I'm going to take the lip pencil I used in yesterday's look as well, Blaze, and I'm going to pop that in the front portion of my waterline. Just have it flow into that black. Look how freaking cool. So for my face highlight today, I used Skywalker mixed with Comet Catcher just to get this kind of iridescent-y pinky one, because the Comet Catcher one's very much a pink shift and Skywalker is a shiny, sparkly blue. So I think I'm going to highlight my inner corner with that sparkly blue because I think that would be really cute. Just going to pop Skywalker right in my inner corner. Just for a cute little, gleam, you know? We talk about how obsessed I am with this look. It's so pretty. I literally can't get enough, and this actually did not take me very long. 10 minutes for this eye, according to the camera. So I guess I'm going to throw on my other eye, my lashes, something on my lips, and I'll come back looking more presentable. All right, this is the end of look number 3. I'm so obsessed with it. This is one of those videos where each look I just fell more and more in love with. I love how this came out so much, and also I feel like my hair's kind of cute in a messy way. All I did was flip my head over and brush it from it being in a bun for 2 days, and I think it looks kind of cute. Like, it looks more intentional than it actually is, but I like this very messy kind of look, so whatever. My lashes are Rouge and Rogue. I haven't used Rouge and Rogue lashes in a while. This is the style Electra. My bat wings from Likely Makeup died when I took them off yesterday, so busting out a pair of Rouge and Rogue ones. Even though this lash is popping off my eye, I'm gonna have to re-glue that one down. We were doing so good. We were holding so strong. Hold, please. All right, I re-glued my lash down, so we're good. The first time I ever bust into a new pair of lashes, they give me trouble the very first time. After that, it's just like, I don't know, it fits your eye better. But yeah, I love this look. My lipstick is Cricket from Menagerie. I just wanted a nice black lip with this. I love this look. I've had a lot of fun with this palette, but we will wow, I can't talk. We'll talk more about this palette at the end. All right, we're zoomed out, we're back, we're ready to chat. I have played with this 4 times now, my first impressions and this 3 Looks 1 palette video. I've really enjoyed the shades I played with. The only ones that I feel like I had issues with, actually really only one, is Prue. This one's very crumbly for me, but mine did arrive broken and I had to just kind of smush it back in. I didn't properly repress it, I just kind of smushed it, so that could be why it's extra crumbly. It's just a fragile shadow, but it's not really a downside to me. Like, it still looks beautiful on my eyes. I'm a big fan of it. I love the shimmers. I love the mattes. They blend so nicely. Of course, my favorites are like these really metallic-y shades, but I really even still enjoyed this one here, Fiona. I know this one down here, Piper, is a similar vibe. It's a shimmer without it being crazy metallic. I still like the way this one looks. It's the one in my wing right now. I had a great time playing with this. I definitely don't think you absolutely have to have it, but I feel like that with every makeup product ever. I don't think you absolutely have to have anything. But if you're into grungy, colorful shadows and you are interested in this palette, I don't think you would regret it. It is pricey. It's like $48, so just think on it. Don't rush to make decisions. I had a lot of fun with this though. My only regret is I wish I would have postponed buying this until the Sephora sale, which starts tomorrow, but that'll have already be going on by the time this video goes up. Wish I could have waited, saved 20%, that would have been really cool, but I don't regret buying it at all. I loved playing with it. I'm sure I will continue loving playing with it. I could see myself grabbing this one if I need to do my makeup but not necessarily film it. I could see myself using it again. Which look was your favorite? We didn't even chat about that. Like I said, I think all of my looks just got progressively more my favorite. It's either this one or look number 2, hands down. I loved both of them. I felt so good in look number 2 all day yesterday. It was good. But let me know which look was your favorite. Do you guys have this palette? Do you want this palette? I would love to hear your thoughts about it. If you made it to the end, leave a moon emoji. I feel like that's just appropriate for the moon spell palette. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. As of right now, my next 3 looks 1 palette video I believe is going to be the Menagerie courtship. Unless my Arcana or Killer Purr gets here sooner for me to do one of those first, courtship by Menagerie will be next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.